we have the Toyota Zenix Innova. These are the keys to the car. It does still say Innova, pero this is a Zenix. It does have the lock, unlock, and the power tailgate. This is an all-new platform for Toyota, TNGA platform I believe, but it's an all-new platform for the Innova. It is now front-wheel drive. It is a hybrid, and it is quite long and large actually. This is the rear. This is the Q variant. Press. There you go. It's a power lift gate, and unlike the Toyota Innova, this one the seats fold down flat. In the Innova, you flip it up. This one just folds flat, and thanks to its new architecture, it does have more space inside. So yeah, let's close it up. It does have nice 18-inch wheels. Those are very, very nice. So let's go ahead and take it for a drive. The grill is also nice. So that is nice. It has a captain seats in the back with a leg rest. Ambient lighting. Let's start the car first. So as with every Toyota HEV, the vehicle starts off first in battery mode. Close the door. Let's turn on the air conditioning. It has front driver power seats. 360-degree camera, which is nice. The resolution is a little bit on the low side, pero at least it has one right now. Automatic folding side mirrors. Driver's side window is automatic, and then it does have adjustable headlights. Let's screw the seatbelts and start the drive. So the handbrake is this one. It's a switch. It does have auto hold. It does have drive modes. We have power, eco, and normal. EV mode works when the battery has enough charge, so you can ride in full electric mode. And this is the traction control. It does have a USB-C and a USB-A port here, which is very accessible. Storage wise, this one flips on the driver, and it is a nice deep storage space. Cup holders, and mostly that's it. You have large door pockets and nice fit and finish on the doors. It does have a secret cup holder right here, which is very, very cool, and it is placed in front of the vent so that it will keep your drinks cool. And it does have a parang plate ngayon, so it won't spill down. Very, very clever engineering. We're just waiting for the Camry to move, and then we can start our drive. The gear shifter is quite large. It feels nice to the touch. So I'm just a little light on the throttle, and the vehicle moves very, very smoothly. Does have a bit of a hesitation to it, but when you put your foot down, it moves smoothly. So here you can see the diagram. It's showing that the battery is okay. Now the engine is powering the batteries because it is a little low on charge, and we have the aircon. It has a frameless rear view mirror, and the windows are actually large, so there's great visibility all around. I also like how you have a quarter window right here so that you can still see behind the A-pillar. So right now we are riding on battery EV mode, and now the engine just kicked in. You can actually feel it a bit but it isn't as harsh as the Yaris Cross. So it still has a blind spot monitoring system and lane keeping assist. And what is nice about this is when you turn your signal light on the left, it will show you the left side, and when you turn it on the right, it will show you the right side of the vehicle. The steering is really light. It doesn't feel as heavy as the vehicle is, or as large as the vehicle is. Does have automatic headlights. Also has adaptive cruise control, which is a welcome feature for the Innova. So as I mentioned, it also has lane keeping assist. So when in battery mode or electric mode, the vehicle feels smooth and quiet, almost like a luxury car. But this is an MPV. There's actually a nice bulge on the hood, which gives it that very sporty feel. And let's try to do a little quick down. It moves fairly decently, thanks to the 2.0. So since we're in the city, let's move it back to eco mode, because this is the mode wherein we'll get the most efficiency from the hybrid system. Steering wheel feels nice. It is leather wrapped and has nice thick bolster grips right here. The gauges are fairly simple, as with every Toyota. It has your fuel gauge and temperature gauge on the right, and your hybrid tachometer on the left. It has a digital screen on the middle, like in the Toyota Corolla Hybrid. But I like this setting because it shows you what system is working. So we are now oncoming a high speed bump. Let's see how it handles. It soaked that speed bump pretty well. It's not jarring or matagtag. It's really smooth. Now the automatic headlights are in action because nasa lilim tayo ngayon. The steering is so light you can drive it with one hand. Right, so that was a quick drive around BGC with the Toyota Zenix, which is also an Innova basically. Put it in park, turn off the air conditioning with this one, turn off the power. There you go. So getting in and out of the car, thanks to its ride height, is fairly easy. Let's try the rear seats. It has a nice square shape to the door, nice headroom, and it has this footrest. Close the door first. It has this footrest, which is power operated, which is cool. This is like luxury levels. It has a center arm thingy here, a center tray rather, and a bag hook. Really comfortable back here. Fit for an executive car actually. Oh, this one is for the slide. It slides way back.